Hi, everybody. How we doing? Good evening. Is everything working? Oh, yeah, I can hear myself in my phone. Okay. How's everybody doing? It's good to see everybody here. Say hello. Okay, so thank you guys for your patience. I know it was supposed to go live. Thanks, Melissa, my little TV fireplace. I know I was supposed to do a live on Tuesday. I'm sorry I had to push that back. I think I got the flu. Hi, Jennifer P. I think I got the flu, you guys. I tested myself a couple times for COVID and it said negative, but those things can be wrong. I don't know. So, excuse me for any sniffling. I have my lozenges, all that stuff, my tea. So, but I'm here and I put on some makeup for you. Thank you, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sarah, Jennifer P, Melissa. Thank you. I decided to do a little dark. Well, it looks in the tube. Well, on her face, it looks different on here, but on her face is sort of gradient purple that I really like. In the tube, it's a little bit more maroon, but it's fun. I like it. So hello and sorry again about Tuesday. We're gonna get to that. I was going to do like kind of combine it into like both Coley and Dina into this live, but I'm going to keep them separate. Even though they are intertwined in a couple of ways, I'm going to keep them separate. I'm going to do that just for sake of story and sake of time. I know that you guys know that my lives sometimes can be really long. And I don't always expect people to be here that whole time, but sometimes many people are, and I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. Also, hello to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do those two separate, and we'll just stick to the topic at hand for this evening. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. And yeah, and just go for there. So this evening, gather round this Halloween time evening. This shit is so ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you guys a tale of an unbothered racist. It's gonna be an interesting tale. So everybody gather around. I got little fireplace and shit going over here. I'm only gonna show a little bit of my library as it very much triggers Miss Dina Danzig. So just a little bit, Dina. Just like this half and like just a couple of shelves. Cool? Not like the whole thing, okay? Just a little bit. Hi, dog with letters. So just a little bit, okay? So, I am going to talk to you guys tonight, obviously, about Dina, as many people have talked about. And Dina, I'm sick of your shit, dude. I think a lot of people are. And I'm so tired of just like running into these like crazy liars that just like make up stuff and like people buy it. And I mean, everybody knows my story with the whole Calissa thing. And it's just so wild, you know, after especially this community can see something like that. And then like when other things happen, not to ask for proof, it's like, haven't we fucking learned anything here? Haven't we learned anything? I don't know. But Miss Dina Danzig has come back to YouTube, as we know. And I have been kind of absent, obviously, right now. I have a lot of shit going on, like we all do. And so I haven't had really time to sit down and do a live or do a video. Now that I have a community tab, it's easier to just kind of fire some stuff off on a community tab. But, you know, we're at the point where Dina deserves her own live stream. So here we are. So I'm going to talk about first my interactions with Dina. So I met Dina pretty much, I had only been on the platform maybe a couple of months, and she liked me because she always professed she liked me. I liked her. I even made a video about YouTubers I liked because there was this hashtag going around. Oh, I forgot to lay down the ground rules before we get started, as we always do on my lives. The person who's using Dina's dog's name and coming in here saying rescue from the swamp, I'm going to remove you. I just can't. Sorry. It may be funny or whatever. But as we know, I just kind of roll differently around here, and I don't give a fuck who tries to challenge my character or whatever. I know who I am. So let me go ahead and lay down these ground rules really quick, okay? Whatever. Anyways, I know she has tagged me in so much shit, but I finally get down to speak about her where I'm not on Twitter or a community tab, and she's flipping out. But we'll get to that. But excuse me, ground rules first. Hi, Not Another Tea Channel. Thank you again for your video today. Everyone, please, I'm sure most of you are, but please go check out Not Another Tea Channel. She is back on YouTube. She made a video today. I really appreciate the video. Thank you so much. It's on my community tab. And please subscribe to her, and welcome back. Oh, hi. Oh, no Melon. That's a cute name. Hi. Hi, Stacey Bobbles, by the way. Hi, Gaslight Demon. I'm going to try it. I always try it. Like, I'm not a perfect person, and these people, like, all they do is try to constantly come at my character over and over and over again. And every time they fail, it's wild, but whatever. But it's good to see all of you guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Even if you don't agree with me or dislike me, I appreciate you. Anyway, so some ground rules really quickly. Sorry, before I get started. There's no name calling in my chat, please. I'm not going to try to be quick to block you. I'm sorry, Bjorn. I should have probably just timed you out instead of blocking you. That was a little trigger happy, but I'm just going to lay down some ground rules. We don't make fun of people here. I'm not going to call anybody a name. Tira, how many accounts do you have, girl? I see this one. Hi, just saying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for that. But it is what it is for tonight. But some ground rules. Like I was saying, sorry. I feel like my brain, I don't know, just the flu fog or whatever. I don't know. No calling people out of their name, no isms, no racism. We're not going to talk about people in a disparaging way. No name calling, no nothing like that. That's how we roll in my chat, period. We all have problems generally with someone that I talk about, but we're just not going to do that. I'm not with that. I'm not interested in people's personal information. There will be no doxing in this channel, in this chat, nothing. Like, I appreciate a funny troll or something, but I also, I just want to keep it clean. That's just who I am. That's how I like to run my streams. So I hope that everybody can respect that. Generally, everybody is very respectful of that. So I appreciate that. Hi, Jennifer K. So good to see you. Hi, Pork Chop. Thank you so much. So that's just how we're going to roll. I just ask for that, please, because as we all know, with my history, if anybody has seen it, Over and over again, I'm accused of things, or people try to comment my character or my beliefs. And I don't typically share personal things on here, and I do that for a reason. And so because I don't share personal things around here, people typically will come for my character. That's all they have left, right? I sit on here and I talk about advocacy, and I talk about holding people accountable and stuff like that, right? So the moment if they think I slip up or whatever they can take and run with, they absolutely will. And so, whatever, let them. But I just please would not like that in my chat. And thank you so much. And then we can move on. Hi, Clarissa. Hi, Lila or Layla. I'm sorry. I feel like I always say people's names wrong. Anyways, so, sorry, let me go back. How I came across Dina, I've said this before, but I'm going to do this really quickly. I came across Dina. I probably was on here just for like a couple of months. And she would, we were very cordial with each other, very nice with each other. I made a video. I feel like my stuff's running a little bit behind because I have so many tabs open. If it gets kind of like wonky, please let me know. I made a video about YouTubers I liked. And in that video, one of them was Denadanzig and one of them was Callista Cat. A big fail on my part, but we had got along very well. Then, like Dina before, I'm sure most of you were aware, but her channel before, Mrs. Fucking Reasonable, right? That's what she went by. She would sit on her channel all the time and talk about how she's so much older than all of us. And that if, she used to be such a terrible person. She used to be like fighting bitches in titty bars and like all kinds of stuff, right? But she's just not that person anymore. And really, really attempted, and I use that word strongly, to try to insert herself into the several communities, especially mine, with, hey guys, when you're going at each other on the computer, on your live streams, you're just yelling into the void. You're just yelling at a computer. I'm much older than you. You should listen to me. You guys should not be this way. I am Mrs. Fucking Reasonable kind of stuff, right? And that's hard to not like. That's hard to not like at all, because at the end of the day, you remember Jennifer P? At the end of the day, no matter if we are good people, not good people, try our best, whatever, we fuck up, right? Excuse me. So she played that shit for a really fucking long time. I liked her quite a lot. I liked her. Hi, Belinda, welcome. I liked her enough to tell her when the Callista Cat stuff was happening and we were being harassed, accused of crimes, lied on daily, drug across the fucking internet, from Twitter to fucking Timbuktu, we were being dragged. I reached out to her and I told her, like, how do you feel about like what these people are doing? Like, how do you feel about them? Because she would get on her channel and try to placate people. Now I see hindsight's 2020, right? And try to placate people, trying to be reasonable and stuff. And I thought maybe like, okay, she would get it. She would get it if I just explained to her what's going on. Hi, TT. So I reached out to her and I liked her enough and trusted her enough to tell her that I was in a bad way, a bad position, and I felt like I wanted to use again. Now, I want to make this clear, as I have in my other videos, that being an addict, anything can set you off, right? Or we all have different triggers. All of us. We all have, different things that can set us off. So it wasn't like to necessarily blame someone for doing something, but I was in a bad way, right? And then she decided to get on her to make a whole fucking 42-minute video about me and say that she didn't know how bad that things had gotten, and that how dare I, because in one of my lives, it's still there. Actually, in a couple of my lives, I said to people in the community, our community, I said, people that are watching this happen, why isn't anybody speaking out? Why isn't someone asking this woman for proof that's accusing us of this shit and it's having consequences? So why isn't anybody doing that? She took that so extreme. Like I literally said in a video, I'm just thinking, like, why are people in this community saying something? Like this person or like Dina Danzig or like somebody, like, why isn't somebody saying something? Then she decided to get on her fucking channel and be like, I am not going to be involved in drama and I will not have anybody to ask me make videos for them. It's like, first of all, I never fucking asked you to make a video. Never happened. I didn't come to you and say, make a video. That didn't happen. I was expressing the fact that this bad thing was happening in our community and nobody was saying anything. That's all it was. Okay. She didn't like that. She went in on me. Like it seemed extreme, right? Like that's not really necessary whatsoever. And then in that video saying stuff like she didn't know how bad it had gotten. And then she had made a different video saying that what Callista said was just so intelligent and we just couldn't understand it. We couldn't understand her humor of calling us all kinds of names or whatever. Like it was just crazy stuff, right? Well, anyways, I stopped talking to her. Let me take a break and go back up here. Agree. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. And that's like another thing, TT, is like people keep coming at me for like who I am or who I say I'm on the internet over and over. And there has been so many lies. We're gonna go through some more on Dina's part tonight. And after I went through that fucking situation, so many people saw what actually happened finally, but that's only because like I wouldn't stop talking about it. I wasn't gonna let someone drag my fucking character around. It was not gonna happen. Like the shit that I went through to try to prove my fucking innocence. And still to this day, Calissa is on her channel with little pet names for us, just like being condescending. And I mean, just like, it's crazy. It still happens. I'm still being abused by this fucking lady. And who's her new friend? Oh, Miss Dina Danzig. Miss Dina Danzig. What did Melissa say? Yeah. I agree, but I didn't know at the time, right? I didn't know. I, like many of you, bought into it. I mean, I'm generally right about people. Some of my friends can tell you, even Melissa, I'm sure can tell you, like there's a lot of shit I can sniff people out, but I swear I was duped. I was duped. I was. Yeah. She did something similar to me in regards to things about two people I wish not to mention. You don't have to mention anybody. Hi, Stella Marie. Yes, I'm going to get to that, just saying. That's actually, well, since you brought it up, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Exactly. Dina got so fucking mad at me because she was like, I'm not going to be involved in the drama and don't ask me to make videos and how dare you guys yell at your fucking screens and all this stuff. And then she seeks out AZ and asks her for help. But she can't understand my plight, right? She can't get it. She's always been this person, but unfortunately, I feel like some of us, like, we just didn't see it. And I didn't see it for a little bit, but I will say I saw it before a lot of people because I know I fucking blasted her in a video and I didn't care. And I'll be honest, I thought I was going to get so much backlash because of that, because Dina was once so respected and so loved in our community. And, you know, excuse me, I remember talking to my friend and being like, I feel like I can't even say anything. Everybody's going to hate me because I want to say something about Dina. You know, like I told her something so sacred and like, and now she's saying, we're going to get to that too. We're going to watch her video together, but now she's saying that I am around talking about that she addict shamed me. I never said that she addict shamed me. That's not what happened. I never said that. Find me where I said that, because you already know I'm about to come with some shit and some proof and some things, and I'm about to turn it back on you. You know I don't play that shit because I am not a dirty person, and not one of you have been able to prove such. But you're just out here and you continue and you continue, and more of our community is really seeing who you are. And you just keep doing it. Like, okay, do you know we could see you? It's like Cat Williams says. Oh my God. I'm sorry if I miss. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. No, I never said that. Yeah, I agree. And like, hi, Julie, welcome. Hi, Dirty Uncle Sal. You know, like, I literally, I'm so sorry. I literally have been the same person now that I have been since day one. Nothing's changed. And I feel like sometimes people just can't find something, so they just like make up something. And then there's like, I will say what makes me happy is that I feel like there are, when I first started dealing with YouTube and accusations, there were so many people that took the sides of people like Callista and, you know, Dina or whatever, because they were so loved in the community. And that was really fucking hard to go against. And I would see myself and others that were involved in the situation dragged all over the place. And no one's saying anything, just people laughing about it, you know, making side videos. Dina made so many side videos about my issue. Fucking, it was so messed up, dude. Well, whatever. But now that group of people, that pool of people is so much smaller. And I see it. I see so many more people in this community that realize what happened or what is going on. And I really appreciate that. And maybe like people just need time, or they just need to figure stuff out. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I see it. I see the tides changing. And the people that don't change are just, they're the same like 5-6 people. Right? And some people, it just is what it is. So, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to mute when I do that if I can catch myself, because if anybody's wearing headphones, I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm going to mute really quick. Okay, sorry, I had to blow my nose. Anyways, we're going to get to my tattoos too. Okay, so anyways, so then I stopped talking to Dina, or about Dina, or like dealing with her ass forever. And then I find out that she was sending Tira emails further accusing me of shit I didn't do, which I talked about in the previous video with her name, with Denadanzig's name in it. You can go check that out. I'm gonna speed past that. And, you know, just finding out of like all the shit she was saying about people. Then Dina comes back to YouTube after her failed lies going on Julie Virgo's channel, going on AZ's channel, acting how she acted, and then going hard in the paint, right? Because your fucking mask fell off, Dina. That's exactly what happened. You have always been this person. Nobody did a fucking thing to you that I could find. I spent so long scouring the internet. You guys know I'm good at this shit. Could not find, I mean, I found disparaging comments, but I could not find people talking about her children, shaming her body. What's the other accusation she's made against people? CP about she was involved in. Hi, Maxim, good to see you. I mean, all of these things, these lies. And she recently has been saying like crazy lies about me. We're going to get into it. But then she does the video about Dom, right? Okay, so I'm just going to let you guys know. I've said this on Twitter. I don't watch Dom. I have seen Dom. I don't know Dom well enough to make a whole opinion about him. But I will say some things that I have caught here and there don't align with me. That's my prerogative. Doesn't align with me. So I just don't watch Dom. And then I see this whole thing happen, right? And I see Dina's video where she goes off on Dom saying she has his floor plans and then saying the W word against him, the racist W word. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she's really all out here. Like, that shit is wild, right? Because also, like, I know that I focus, especially on Twitter, focus a lot on her using the W word because I fucking hate a racist. I hate a bigot. I hate a xenophobe. I hate a shamer. I don't like it. That's just not me. I don't give a fuck. I don't like that shit. And there's no excuse for it. No excuse, especially Dina, when you sit on here and you talk about how you're so much older and we should listen to you and you're Mrs. fucking reasonable and you're out here and you're fucking racist. And now you're playing into these fucking tropes and just playing hard into these racist stereotypes against white people because you couldn't say it about other communities, right? Because people called you out on that, right? And so now you're like, oh, I can't do that. So now I'm just going to say all this like craziest racist stereotypes about white people because I'm white and I can say that shit. Like, it is so wild. If someone caught me, which would never fucking happen, being a racist or saying some shit, I wouldn't then go, okay, here's my apology, you guys. Here's like a breadcrumb. But then also, I'm going to go super hard into this country stereotype about white people. And that is about my thumbnail, which I will also explain, which has really got her and fucking Miss Coley shook. And it's just a thumbnail. But now Dina's memberships are called what? The Cracker Society or something like that? Okay, let me ask you a question, Dina. If somebody, excuse me, is not a white person and doesn't know you, doesn't know anything about you, finds your channel and sees that your memberships are the Cracker Society or something, that's like saying, like, welcome to my white society. What? They're not going to fucking understand that you're trying to be a troll against people who you say are calling you white trash when all you have done is call yourself white trash. All you have done. You post meme after meme and video after video calling yourself a fucking, what is it? Tobacco chewing, porch sitting Southerner or some shit like that. The fuck is wrong with you? First of all, I am a Southern woman. My family is from Tennessee, Louisiana, and I grew up in Texas. I am Southern. I also grew up in a law enforcement household. I saw you say I don't understand guns, right? I grew up in a law enforcement household in Texas. You don't know what the fuck you are talking about at any moment in time. At any moment in time, you have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever, dude. But you are the one, Dina, that are out here saying that people are talking about your children, harassing you. I mean, you basically lied on Alice, right? Like, I don't really know this Alice person whatsoever, but like from what I pick up, like, and nobody trash anybody here, please. But like what I pick up is that you also lied to her and lied about her, lied on her fucking name. That she was talking about your kids. Didn't happen, right? Then you're out here saying that fucking Dom and all these other people are talking on your kids. Didn't happen. Then you say that I fucking body shamed you. Never happened. You know I'm going to get into those receipts. But you, in fact, body shamed me. Are you okay? The reason I put my thumbnail, which Coley, by the way, but my whole other stream that's about as seen by a subscriber, we're also going to get into that as well. She shares it, right? How my thumbnail has them so shook. She shares it and says, oh my God, this fake activist, as they all like to call me, this fake activist over here, she's making fun of how people talk. It has nothing to do with how Dina talks. What? It's a fucking stereotype that Dina is taking onto herself. And so she got it from me. She got that fucking stereotype. And now you have a problem with it? Now you have a problem with it, right? I thought you wanted that. You were just playing super hard into your family, your crackers, you're a cracker, and all of this stuff, right? So what's your problem with my fucking thumbnail then? Has nothing to do with how anybody talks. Again, I'm a Southern woman. Miss me. But the reaching. Who is this? Who are you talking about? All right, let me go through. And then we're going to get into a couple videos that I want to watch and some screenshots. Only, it's not that many, so I'm not so pressed. Like I said, like when I was dealing with like Callista and all that shit, there were a lot more people at the time that believed her. But in this situation, I'm not even going to go that hard because like I feel like people just see who you are, Dina. Like you're just out here on the internet, like doing what you do. And there's like the same 5 people that are applauding you or supporting you or whatever. And what's sad is some of those people I have stood up for before, and to see them when you like slam my fucking tattoos and shit, which my fucking shit is beautiful, bitch. When you slam my tattoos, them like applauding you, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I don't even know. Okay. Don't even know. But I will say, girl, you have no room to talk about people's tattoos. Absolutely none whatsoever. In a couple of years, probably in about 1 year, I actually am well versed in tattoos. In about 1 year, all your shit is going to be bled together and it's not going to look great. But I'm not even trying to go there and talk about your tattoos or whatever like you did me, but it's just weird that you did that. It's just like weird. I don't know why when I call you out for saying something racist and I think that your apology is not a great apology, and that's just my fucking opinion. It wasn't an apology for me, but it was just my opinion. You get so mad that you want to talk about my tattoos. That's interesting. Hi, Moderate Extreme. How are you? I mean, I honestly don't know why Dina ever hated me. I don't know why, except for, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and sound like a little egotistical. I just think Dina, like, and I'm going to say this in the best way I can. Dina, I just think that, you know, listen, I wish the best for you. I really do. And you can't take that away from me and make me seem like a villain. But, Dina, you're just going through some shit that you deserve. You're just going through some shit you deserve, dude. And it is what it is. Sometimes when you make a bed, you have to lie in it. I have made many beds that I had to lie in. Every single person in here has. Every single person in the world has. And this is your moment. And you can't tell people when they can stop being pissed at you for something that you did. And then on top of it, when people are expressing how upset they are with you and you're trying to silence them, you're lying on them on top of it. I mean, so you think that people are just going to warm up to that? I don't understand why you would think that that would happen. Okay. So let's do a little screen sharing. Let's see here. We're going to start with, what should we start with? Well, since we're on the tattoo thing, let's start with the tattoo thing, okay? I am not a master yet, you guys, but I am trying. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So everyone can see this, right? Oh my God, excuse me. So this was my response to her video. We're going to watch her video that she did. So one day I'm at work and I get, because Dina says that I guess this is a desperate stream or whatever. And I'm bored. I'm a bored person that doesn't really care about stuff or whatever. I'm busy. I know that you mapped out for everybody, like exactly when you take a shit and when you take care of your dogs or whatever. I'm not going to do that with the internet, but I'm a busy woman. That's why I'm not here that much on YouTube. But you know, whatever. Throw your shade, girl. All right. So Dina had made a video that we're going to watch right after this. Should have watched it first, but we're going to watch this. And this was my response to her. I'm at work and I get this from Dina, a video where she's talking shit about my tattoos and she's claiming that I have body shamed her. Okay. So, and I think that it was the second time that she said that I body shamed her. And I never did. I'm still waiting for proof of that. Don't worry, I'll wait. You know, I'm a patient, resilient, tenacious woman. I'll wait. So this says to her, Dina has doubled down on her lives that I body shame her while simultaneously being bothered by my bookshelf. Yesterday, she was bothered by my tattoos. Well, below is the actual true screenshot of where I placed my laughing emojis. But no, she cut off the top to make it appear I was shaming her wigs, I guess. What is even more disturbing is that the people in her comments were cheering on her lies. Many of those people I have stood up for in the past. What a shame. Now, know this, Dina. You can take the lead of others who have tried endlessly to come at my character and question my moral compass, but you will never succeed. I'm not a liar, a racist, a shamer of any kind, and there has not been one shred of evidence to this notion. So I will continue to sit right here in front of my bookshelf with my beautiful tattoos running my cocksucker, so that's what she said my mouth was, and speaking out against people like you, both in YouTube I meant to say on, both on YouTube and my Twitter, while you keep saying you're unbothered. She's so unbothered, guys, but I have been in so many videos of hers. Lie on me and I will come for you. I think everybody knows that by now. You are one in the community that is now known as a habitual liar. Running around trying to discredit those who have spoken out on you isn't working, at least not with me. Edit to add, I didn't interact with any commenting, shaming anyone in any way or about one's appearance. Oh, and stop telling everyone how to spend their time wisely. At least I don't spend it lying all over the place. So this is the screenshot before I showed you what she provided. This is on Twitter. On Twitter, there was like a long thing about her, like talking about her or whatever. I have interacted with several with them because like I stand with what these people are saying. I don't stand with like any kind of shaming or anything, but honestly, like I really haven't seen it. I haven't seen people just like really come at her like the way that they're saying people are coming at her. It's just, I haven't seen it. And I'll be happy to say when I see it, because everybody should know by now, I don't care who you are. I'm going to say if you said something that I don't align with, it's just, it is what it is. So there was a long thread here. And then Stina says, always the redhead, Steph is the only normal one left. I responded with laughing emojis. Then she said, don't wig out on us, Steph. Okay. So this whole thread that happened before that, okay, I didn't even interact with. I'm scrolling Twitter. I see my name and I know exactly what they're talking about. And I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny that she said, always the redheads, Steph is the only normal one left. Do you see that at the top? Right? That's what I responded to. So let's see what Dina said that I said. I mean, so somehow Dina, she says that she didn't, see this. Someone sent it to her. Okay. But that's how she got it. So everyone make sure you're being nice, please. For respect of me, not of her. I mean, even respect of her, but like mostly me. Okay. So this was my response, or one of my responses to this video that she did about me, right? There's like two parts to this. Okay. So Dina does a short. To me, and she says, the only reply you'll get, Steph TXMA, let me fix you before you shame me, hypocrite. First of all, where did I shame her? Anybody see it? Didn't shame her whatsoever. But this is what I got. So if you can see here, she provides the screenshot, but she has cut off the top. Do we see this on the top? She's cut it off. And she just shows me laughing and something about her wig, okay? And then says, hey, baby, before you participate in look shaming. So she's gearing up. She's ready to look shame me. Girl, before you participate in look shaming me, let me shame you. And this is what she says. This is her short. Why is she flashing me? Can someone explain to me why she's flashing me? Also, Tina, I'm like happy for you that you're like becoming or want to become a tattoo artist or whatever. But since you have given an opinion on my tattoos, I don't like yours. But I don't know why you felt the need to flash me to show me as if your tattoos were better than mine. And then at the bottom it says, look, shame me after you let me fix your prison tattoos, no charge. Okay, so Dina, you're out here saying that like people are calling you like all these stereotypes, right? You're trash, you're white trash, and all this shit. You're gonna talk about my prison tattoos. First of all, some of the most beautiful fucking tattoos I've ever seen come out of anybody was in prison. Number one. Number two, I've never been in prison, didn't get a tattoo there. But if I did go to prison, I'd probably get a tattoo there. But I don't know what you're trying to do here, but it sounds very white of you. My opinion. So we're going to get a tutorial. She's going to give us a tutorial of her doing a tattoo. And she's tagged me. You see it here. She's tagged me and I should be looking at this. She's going to fix my tattoos by reputable shops from some of the #1 tattoo artists in the state I'm from, which I'm really lucky about. And she's going to show me. So now she's trying to make fun of me. I don't know if you guys remember the meme of the person who wanted to get no regrets tattooed on them and they got no regrets tattooed on them. So I think she's trying to make fun of that. And then also tells me, I love you, baby. Now I need you guys to follow me here because I'm not, this sounds so stupid, but I'm not trying to, I feel like in a way, when you talk about me, Dina, there's always some sexual undertones here. Even in your community tab tonight, it's very odd. Listen, I'm a queer woman, but I am taken and I'm not interested. Look at that beauty. That was done by one of the top freehand artists in Texas. By the way, that tattoo is 20 years old. Okay. I don't know. So I got that, right? But you see how she cut it off, the top. So she cites in this short that the reason why she's so pissed off at me, she's going to talk about my tattoos, is because I body shamed her on Twitter by talking about her wigs, which she has also said that she doesn't wear. I got that screenshot too. So which one is it? I don't understand. Are you mad at me because you think I shamed you for wearing a wig, which is fucking ludicrous? I literally don't have time to shame somebody wearing a wig. I don't get that. And so because you thought that, or you didn't think that, you cut it off and you wanted people to believe that I did that. And so you're going to flash me and show me your tattoos? Is this where we've come? Is this where we've come? Is this where we have come on the internet where we're tattoo battling? It's like, is it a dance battle? I think about that South Park episode about the dance battles. You have been challenged. I mean, I don't understand. So I call you a racist because you're a fucking racist. Here's me saying it again. You're a fucking racist. And so you're going to talk about my tattoos and make up a story about how I body shamed your wigs. That's where we're at. Okay. So if that's where we're at, I would like to talk about, let me screen share this. You guys already know I have so many tabs open. I mean, like, I just don't understand what's happening here. There are just times where I just don't understand it. Did I kick myself out? You guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys. I'm scared. Hello. You guys, did I just completely kick myself off of StreamYard for the first time? Can I get a round of applause for me kicking myself off, derailing my own stream? And I think that there was a bunch of really uncomfortable noises I'm sorry about. Can y'all see me? I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Give me a round of applause. I just kicked myself off my stream for the very first time. My apologies. And then there was like a lot of weird noises happening on my computer, and I don't know what happened. I sincerely apologize. I'm so sorry. Okay, hang on. I like how you guys just keep going though. That's pretty awesome. You guys are hilarious. Okay, my apologies. I'm sorry. I'm really trying here. Oh my goodness. That was something. Okay, so I'm going to re-pull that up because I had to exit out. It was trippy. I'm sorry. I don't know, when I like click back on it, I just heard like it was like aliens were coming or something. Like what I would imagine it would sound like. You are patient. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Okay. So let's get back to this ridiculous conversation about tattoos. And then I gotta re-pull this up. My bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. Anyways, okay. So Dina had said some weird shit, like, so this is like a lie that she had made up, right? So keep in mind, like, when it comes to me with Dina, there have been so many instances, right? And I'm sure with you guys, we're professionals here, very little phase us. You really are. I appreciate it. Sorry. Anyways, so I had gotten that tagged in that video. She tagged me in that. And while I was at work and I had saw it, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then, so like I responded to her and just like ears bleeding a bit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So not only has she like accused me of things in DMs with Tira, you know, she's starting to lie about me, all this, just because I called you out for what you said, for you using the W word. And I'm sorry, like, in my opinion, I think that your apology is shit. I just think it's shit. Because now that you were called out by enough people, right? And you had your one friend tell you that they forgave you and so that it was okay. And that's my opinion on that. That everybody should just shut up. But also something I wanted to point out that I thought was interesting is don't even put that into the universe. Oh my God. It's like a hex on here. Anyways, because I had like spoken out against you and like I don't like you, like that's very clear. And I don't care. I don't care about what a racist person thinks about me. I don't care. I really don't. It's not the same. It's just wild that you keep like lying about people. And you're saying this in the name of your children, dude. You're saying that people are talking about your kids. Where? Because anybody would relate to you when you say, they're talking about my kids, and so that's why I went on AZ and Julie's stream, and I went hard in the paint, and I was like, oh yeah, if you show up, we're gonna have a shootout and all this stuff. And like, of course, anybody, especially mothers, are gonna come to your defense and be like, yeah, I mean, they're talking about your kids. I totally understand that. But that didn't happen. It didn't happen. I didn't see it happen. The only thing I saw is that someone on Twitter said that they thought that it was a fake account or a sock account that went into a live of AZ's and said something about your kids. I could be wrong, but that's what I read. But I haven't seen someone actually do that. But Dina, you constantly get on the internet and you talk about how like people are saying these things about you and they're not saying them about you. You are lost in your fucking victimhood. And you are a fucking racist. Your apology is bullshit. It is so weird to me that, like I said before, now you're just going into these like white trash fucking racist stereotypes. It's like so bizarre. I would like to show you guys, I'm sure some of you have seen it, Dina's community tab that she put right before I did this live. You know what's interesting to me is every time that I do a live about someone, they freak out. They do videos, they do live streams, they make community posts. And I think that is so fucking funny. I like to just, I'm not going to lie, I like to just like say I'm going to do something, don't mention it, and see how people roll. And every fucking time, guilty people will just go harder and harder and harder. Because you're lying on me to deflect people from the truth of what you did. And I don't give a fuck if you think I'm like a fake, like, or what. You're okay. So you're mad because I didn't call out AC for using the R word. First of all, I did. And secondly, don't stand with it. That's ableist, not into it. But you're pissed off. You and some of these other people are mad because she's not an enemy of mine. I don't like it. I don't like when someone says the R word. That's a fucking problem for me. I also don't like her views on Kanye West. Would you like me to tell you about that too? But you would like to do whataboutism. That's what you would like to do. So I'm going to do some whataboutism with you tonight as well, Dina, because one of your newfound friends You guys like to sit up here and be like, well, AZ is your friend. AZ is not my friend. She's not my friend and she's not my enemy. She's a person on the internet that I will back up in her plight against you because you fucking lied on her. And I, of anyone around here and 2 other women, know what it feel like to be fucking lied on about serious things that they didn't do. I absolutely am going to have her back in that. But you're like, oh, AZ's your friend, so you should call her out for this and all this stuff. That's called whataboutism. Doesn't mean that I don't have a fucking problem with her using that word whatsoever. But one of your new friends, your besties, because you guys get on the internet, you talk about how I love you, telling strangers that you love them. I think that's weird. I think that's weird. I mean, I'm all for like giving people love and like all this stuff, but I just think that's fucking weird. But you don't. It's fake. You guys like each other. You, when I say you guys, Dina, Callista, Coley, you guys just banding up together. It's so bizarre and it's so very clear what you're doing. I love her. I love her. And then you go over there to her chat and you're talking shit about me, which in your video you did today, you said you didn't go to other people's chats, talk shit, that you have a channel, right? Wrong. I have screenshots of you doing that as well. In Coley's, we'll get to Coley in the other live stream, in Coley's live stream. Okay. Well, let me show you this. And then Dina, I'm going to need you. I'm going to do some whataboutism with you. I'm going to need you to get on your channel and denounce, because you're so upset that AZ used the R word and that you're a mother of autistic children, right? Which she shouldn't have fucking said, but you're right. Okay. Well, let's talk about what your friend did last night. What your friend said last night. If I can get this working, which I will. All right. Now, ever since I kicked myself off, oh, don't worry, I'll get it on. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Hold, please. I'm sorry. Apparently, I don't have my ducks in a row either. This flu is really kicking my butt. All right, I'm going to figure out how to share that, and I'm just going to move on and share this other thing. Excuse me. Guys, I'm not on game. All right, so Dina did a video, right? And then she put it on her members only chat. Now, some of the people that when I started speaking out against Dina on Twitter about what she had said and her fucking racism and shit, some people who did support me and also her came at me and were like, oh, well, you shouldn't say all this stuff because Dina is not on Twitter. Dina's not here to defend herself. Why don't you just tell her? First of all, I don't need to say anything to Dina whatsoever, especially with our history. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I can put it wherever I want. My Twitter is not private. But here Dina is. She's going to now make videos and put them behind a paywall. Okay, but specifically talking shit about us behind a paywall. So, but that's okay, right? How does that make sense to anybody? So she put up a video, but it accidentally came on her channel. Well, luckily Julie Virgo got it before Dina decided to hide it behind a paywall. So I'm going to share some of Julie's video that she did. Now, I hadn't seen this video at all. I didn't see it yet, but I saw that Julie was streaming, and so I hopped on. This is the first time I saw what Dina had said. Now, this video is now behind a paywall. And I just think you're chicken shit, Dina. Like, just say whatever you have to say. And then you go on your channel and you're like, oh, everybody's so bothered because it's behind a paywall. Well, I mean, make your paper. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you're being shady as fuck again. So we're going to watch some of this specifically having to do with me. So I'm going to skip some of the video. So here we go. And it's on Julie Virgo's channel if you want to see it.
Tyler Nicole BS. You shame Tyler Nicole for being in a
shelter. Well,
being in a homeless shelter. How low do you have to be to do that? Dina, that's very low. That's scummy. It doesn't matter how you feel about it.
That is. So Dina did. Dina was in Coley asking by a subscriber's chat. I posted it on my community tab. I also do have a video of it. And Tira Nicole did a video too with some of it, some of the chat. And in the chat, Dina was over here. Her and Tira are going into it. And then Dina has the nerve to say to Tira, oh, Tira, you think I'm a loser? How's that shelter working out for you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? So Dina, your whole basis of coming back to YouTube is that you're saying that people came so hard against you and your family. And so now you're just guns out. We're going to share Roadhog's videos, who also say the R word, by the way, Dina. But anyways, we're going to do that, and we're going to like pose with guns, and we're going to talk about people's floor plans, and we're coming out like it's fucking World War III out here when none of this shit is fucking happening to you. Literally none of it's happening to you whatsoever. But then you're going to talk shit and put it behind a paywall. What you said to her was disgusting, dude. What you said to Tira was fucking gross. And you want to sit up here and act like you were really Mrs. Reasonable or whatever. That was never the case, dude. You were never that person. Because you wouldn't go and talk about people's homelessness and think it's funny and have people like Callista and Coley fucking cheering you on.
Tira, I seriously wish you the best and would batch.
Welcome to my first members only vlog. Video, I don't know.
And Jay, you know that would obviously in the chat hating that up. Alice was in the chat. Jay, wanna play? Henry doesn't like Jesus.
It's Sissy's 6th birthday, and by the time you watch this, it will probably be later in the day because I have a lot going on. And if you saw on Instagram,
I'm gonna try to skip to my spot.
Stop looking at me.
Today is like just I have a dog training group class, pick the girls up, and Sissy is gonna go. There's that, and then I'm gonna take so everybody says I don't have. So it's just like a busy day. In fact, Madison's 18, and she's going to be moving. Well, she did move back in with us this past Friday. So you know, being a grown up, she wasn't ready yet, right? So.
Don't apologize for your commentary. That tattoo is hilarious.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about all the drama going on.
That's the way you troll. You're not being mean or whatever. That's the way you troll.
So I got a comment this morning when I added this, I'll put it up on the screen. And this chick from, I'm assuming, AZ's camp is like telling me I need to apologize to AZ on my parody video.
Sorry, Julie, I have to skip it, or I would watch it.
And then I'm a bad mom.
I don't recognize that name. That is not true. Still waiting for an apology. I've not actually addressed on her right. Izzy's all Izzy said was, show me the, like, where's the proof Amy and Julie and Dom messing with children? Where is the BB actually?
Yeah, where's that proof?
I might have to text BB and I'll let him know I'm live.
Where's that proof, Dina? You haven't shown shit. Literally a whole fucking community that you have lied on are asking you for proof of things. Where is it?
Where is my BB? Okay. Anyways. But seriously, Kyra's been, she's in Dom's chat and everything. She's been, really, I don't think that they're the same person. Kyra's, been in Dom's chat for a while and boggling. It's the most missed opportunity at self-reflection I've ever seen. She's just...
So this is my comment when I was watching Julie's live. And I said, for this woman to say that there is the lack of self-awareness is mind-boggling. That's what Dina said. She said about this community, the lack of self-awareness is mind-boggling. And in my opinion, that's the most missed opportunity at self-reflection I have ever seen. Ever.
Wild. What happened to Mrs. Effing Reasonable?
Yeah, what happened?
Honestly,
to that?
do you like my tattoo, Steph? It's like Dina's, and it says 9 high portrait 9 born, and it's like tattoo should done.
I think that's funny.
But I was an alcoholic, not an opioid addict. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
I want everybody to take note what Dina just said. Dina just said that she was an alcoholic. She wasn't an opiate addict. And Dina is claiming that there are people that are saying to her that she is snorting pills, taking pills, and she's an opiate addict. Okay? I have not seen anyone say that. And if someone is saying that, it's not up for you to say. You shouldn't be saying that about people whatsoever. But I haven't seen anybody say that. But what I have seen, Dina, is what you're about to do in this video, which is to talk about my fucking addictions and my job. That's what you're about to do. But you can sit up here and say, I was an alcoholic. I wasn't addicted to pills. So I don't know why people are saying that to me. I don't have a problem with that. Right? Well, I was the opposite. I was fucking addicted to pills. I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm trying to be a sommelier, one of the things I'm trying to do with my life. And then you go on to say in this video, Dina, about how, isn't she an addict anyway? And she's trying to be like some wine specialist or something. I'm also a bartender. I've been a bartender for 11 years. And I'm really fucking good at what I do. I've been in this industry for 23 years. I'm not an alcoholic. Addictions are not linear. They're not the same for everybody. But you think that it's okay, Dina, to come out here and talk about my addictions and then lie and say I'm body shaming you, send emails to people and say that all of these false rumors, give hugs to Callista, and all of this shit against me, and I have done nothing but show that you're a fucking racist.
yeah. And in the same breath, we simultaneously accuse people of addict shaming her. She look shames me, she body shames me, she parent shames me. She is in with people now like Clarissa the Worm.
No, I'm not going to be right back. Who look shamed you, body shamed you, and drug shamed you? Who? Who's done that? Who's done that? Because then you also said in another video that we're going to watch that I said that you addict shame me. Well, you never fucking did that until you made this video. So who? Who's done that? You fucking liar. Who? I want a receipt. And not a receipt where something's chopped off and you don't give full context to everybody that's just fucking applauding you and all that shit. I want a full fucking receipt.
Right.
And you're in with, like, what? First of all, proof. And you're in with people like Wolf and Alice who you ran to AZ to do a stream about that was terrorising you and your children, and you're in with people like all of them that harass people all the time. So okay, Dina, like what?
You just shoot Roadhog with a shotgun.
I mean, Wilf constantly addict shames AZ. Oh no, she's not.
They're clutching their pearls over me doing a funny parody of myself.
Roadhog posted that he was coming to Clarissa's house. He posted a map threatening to go to Clarissa's house. Clarissa said, like, basically, fine, you know, if you come to my house, you know what will happen, that's her right, blah, blah, blah. You, on the other hand, were just like, Alice, come on down, I'll rip your tits off, I'll, you know, shoot you and all this stuff. Like, that's threatening someone. But when someone's threatening to come to your house and you say, you know, I've got, like, I'm prepared, come then. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference.
Illegal.
But she's besties with Roadhog now, the biggest harasser on YouTube.
Gun owner. My guns are registered in my name. Okay? My name. I couldn't do that if I wasn't a legal gun owner. Okay? But it's the hypocrisy.
No one gives a fuck about you and your guns. Literally fucking nobody. Nobody, Dina. Nobody gives a shit that you have guns. Nobody's trying to take away your guns. No one cares that you have guns. You know why I think you're a weak woman, Dina? Is because you sit behind on a video after you have lied on a whole community about serious shit. You have threatened people that you have their floor plans, threatened to shoot out all of this stuff. And then you think it's a good idea to sit on your YouTube holding a fucking assault rifle or a gun or like whatever the fuck it is. You think that that's a good idea? Like, good for you that you have a gun, Dina. Nobody gives a shit. I don't give a fuck if you have a gun. But for you sitting up here being like, look at my gun. AZ did a wrong parody of me. She left out my fucking gun. Like, so America of you, Dina. What the hell? That is threatening. All you have done is be threatening and lean into racist stereotypes. That's all you've done. And be mean to people and talk about their bodies while you say that you're being fucking body shamed. The epitome of projection is you.
Hypocrisy. And the irony of the fact that this woman comes into my comments and tries to tell me what a piece of shit I am, and simultaneously mom shames me. What I have not done, other than my Oregon Texas comment about AZ, is low shame her.
Yeah, apparently, from what I understand, is someone came into AZ's comment section and like shamed Dina. That has nothing to do with AZ. Just like how I ask people not to come in my comment sections and say stuff, and I try the best I can to control it. It's not something that I said. Something that she said. You're fucking stretching.
Body shamer, hair shamer, or eye shamer. In fact, I have barely fucking responded to any of her bullshit.
He did that.
I haven't responded to it. What the fuck? Whatever. I will not reply to AZ. You want to know why?
No, you just had.
You want to know why? Because you don't have the proof that she's seeking. Because you're a liar. That's why you won't respond to her. You can sit on your fucking channel all day long and talk about how she's making so many streams about you and she just won't stop. That's the exact same thing people said to me when I was dealing with Calista. And guess what? I didn't stop. I don't think she should either. She deserves her proof. You said some serious shit against people. Normalize asking for the proof.
Racial slurs. That's fine. You apologise, but whatever. Okay. But you didn't look shame. Is that loud enough? Sorry.
I think of her. She's a fucking troll. Okay? Now, I don't mean that in her looks, so don't freak out. She is a fucking troll. She wants me to lose my proverbial shit because she knows what makes me lose my proverbial shit. While simultaneously supporting now 2 people, just Zoom, who said he was going to get a Mack truck and run over Steve McRae back and forth and then sit there and laugh while he takes his life.
I want to say right now, I don't know shit about Steve McRae. I barely know shit about Dom or whatever. If he said that, I also don't think that's good. But you're also doing whataboutism again, Dina. It's like okay, other people may have done some shit, dude. But like we're talking about what you're doing also right now. And we have to be focused on what you're doing because you're skipping around, you're lying on people, you're doing hit pieces on people and shit like that all over the place. So what about you? What about you?
Last person dies.
Dom, did you say that? I don't think you said that, but did you say that? Dom, what is she talking about? What the hell? Did you say that? I'm back in the woods at this point. I
was like, oh, I got more guns than you do. So how can you clutch? How can you clutch your pearls?
because he literally put
This whole like clutching of pearls, and we'll see in like a next video we're gonna watch on Dina's channel where she talks about how specifically about me that I am just clutching my pearls, and she knows that I've had a few pearl necklaces in my life, which again is like sexual, and I don't know where this is coming from, and it's so bizarre. Like why you think that like being super crass or like talking about sex or like flashing people, it's like so weird.
put a map out and said he was coming to get.
Like you're just like, oh, you're a snowflake. It's like so you're just looking down on people that have an issue with what the fuck you're doing and saying. Doesn't make them a snowflake. People can hate or dislike things that you say.
So she was like, if you come in my property, then, you know, right to your arms, right to, like, defend your property. That's different than threatening, telling someone to come on down and meet them, or you'll drive up to Canada and rip their tits off. There's a big
Yeah, that's super threatening. You said all those things.
difference there, Dina.
Where you know they have small children to shoot them. Can someone explain that to me,
What?
please? That would be fucking amazing if you could. The other thing is this tyrannical.
Rewind, what did she say?
Turn around and tell someone you're going to shoot them with a shotgun, and also offer to go to their house where you know they have small children.
You're literally filming yourself with weapons
To shoot them.
Who did that? I'm pretty sure.
We're always confused who did the things that she said that they did. Who did those things?
You offered to go to Alice's house, but I don't. Clarissa, Dina, like.
Sorry, I'm kind of just skipping around just to get to. There's a couple things I wanted to hit.
Keep supporting a man and a woman that are abusive. One that.
To what she says about me specifically.
Such a.
She's a stupid cunt. And I'm not just keeping.
Oh, this is where she talks about me.
This members only some. That's the XMA. She's a stupid cunt. And I'm not just keeping this a member. That's the XMA. She's a stupid cunt. And
first of all, I don't have a problem with you calling me a cunt whatsoever. I don't really care about that. But I am far from stupid. So keep that fucking pushing, Dina. I don't know what to tell you about that. And why am I a stupid cunt? Because I put on my Twitter the video of you calling someone the W word? And because I didn't let it go because your apology sucks?
And I'm not just keeping this in members only because I'm afraid to say that because I just told her that the other day in comments, which will also be on the screen. Okay? She's a stupid.
So you're not afraid to say that whatsoever, but you immediately put this behind a paywall.
She's a hypocritical fucking bitch who has no life.
I certainly have a life for sure. I'm definitely not stupid. Cunt, maybe sometimes, but I haven't been a cunt to you. It seems though that you have been to me and a whole community.
She's bored.
I'm not bored. That's why I'm hardly ever on here. I have shit to do, but keep going on. You know, it's kind of like those things that people always say on the internet. It's like they're obsessed, they're bored, they're these things. It's like, think of something different to say.
Bored. She failed her, which by the way, she always says I addict shamed her. Again, that never happened. Okay.
She was about to say that I failed my sommelier test. Let me tell you something, Dina. You could only dream to take that test. The master sommelier test is harder than the bar exam. It's harder than the MCATs. That's something I'm gearing up to take, okay? I'm okay with my failures. You are not okay with yours. You need to look in the mirror and think about that. Why are you talking about a test that I failed as if I'm some piece of shit that you later call me? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm pretty sure she posts less than you. But your time in your car rapping about people that you apparently don't care.
Every conversation I ever had, so watch out for that in the next day or two.
So she just said that I just skipped on again. This is Julie Virgo's channel, but she just said that I failed my test and that I'm gearing up to be a sommelier, right? But I'm an addict. And she's going to show every DM that we've ever had. Well, show them. I don't have anything to hide. I would be happy to record. Actually, I do have it recorded. I will be happy to put that up. Everybody knows I'll be happy to put that up. Is there something in there that you're referencing? Oh, that's right. You're referencing that I said that you addict shamed me. I never said that. What I said was I shared something very intimate with you, and then you acted like it was no big deal and it never happened. That's what I said. I never said you addict shame me, but you are about to shame me.
Please give me some time. I never addict shamed her, but I do find it funny because she failed out of, she's an addict, right? And when you're an addict, you're an addict. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, well, if you're addicted to this, you can't smoke weed or whatever, right? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but you're about to do that right now. You're about to do that right now.
But she was an addict, and then she tried to do some wine career with wine, right?
It's called a sommelier. 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 This is my job, Dina. So you say that you don't have a problem with pills, right? And how dare people say that about you, which agree. I haven't seen anyone say that about you, but like agree, right? But can you be a pharmacist? Probably, if you didn't have a problem with that, unless you were an addict that just couldn't be around anything, which also exists. You know nothing about my addiction history. Nothing about it. I haven't shared anything about it, but to say what I was addicted to and that I was addicted to it for many years. But you know nothing about it. You know nothing about my recovery, nothing about anything that you're talking about. How fucking dare you? Mrs. fucking Reasonable. How fucking dare you? Why don't you go study to take some test and make yourself better? Get yourself some more money. Why don't you fucking do that?
That's what I call a sober addict. So
Laughing at McNuggets comments.
I think I had enough with that. Anyways, so this is what Dina recently did a couple days ago, and then I think it was 2 days ago, and then she put it behind a paywall. Dina, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. See, again, like I said before, I don't share things on here because that's just, I don't choose to, because I know how people are. You know nothing at all. At fucking all. And for another person who was an addict to get on camera and say that just shows who you are, dude. So this is what you're going around and doing. Very nice. So let's look at her community tab today, and then we are going to look at a couple of screenshots really quick, and then a video that she did today with me, again with my name all over the place. See, the thing is Dina, is you want to say that I am desperate, this is a desperate live and all of this other shit, right? But you keep putting my name everywhere, right? But you're not even doing it correctly. You did it correctly once. Tag my full name. You keep calling for me, you keep sending for me, then I'm going to come. Because I haven't done a fucking thing to you but to call your ass out. Period. And you know, again, like I said earlier, is like most of these people know. I'm not here trying to prove something to someone that they don't already fucking know. All right. So let us take a look at, because she's so unbothered. She sits on her channel all the time and talk about how she doesn't care. You guys can just call me all of these names and just do all of this stuff, and I just don't care. But video after video you're making about people, and community post after community post, you're talking about people. Oh, we see that she's already just shared an hour ago a parody that her bestie Callista Cat, who harassed me for a year and continues to victimize me on her channel, calling me Sally and talking about anything that has to do with me, anything that I say. But she's sorry for what she fucking did to me, right? She's fucking sorry for that. And this is the friend that you chose to be with. That's your fucking decision, dude. Whatever. But it's very clear what you're doing. So then she puts this tonight up here before my live. And it says, hey, I won't make it to Steph's desperate live tonight because my husband got a new bottle of Viagra. However, don't want to miss this one. You're welcome for the shout out, you desperately attention-seeking selective justice warrior. And then she just basically posts a bunch of, again, Southern stereotypes of America and all of this stuff that she spent time on. Well, Dina, the only one who looks absolutely fucking desperate is you. Is absolutely you. Because again, like I said before, the reason why I put my thumbnail the way it is one, to see how you fucking moved. And this is how you fucking moved. You've leaned right into it. And secondly, to show how you're just perpetuating another stereotype. That's just another kind of person you are. And acting as if I have a problem with Southern people when I am a fucking Southern person. It's just like so bizarre. I don't understand it. No one is desperate for you. Literally fucking nobody is desperate for you. Nobody needs your attention. Nobody needs to be you. And nobody needs a fucking shout out. And by the way, the next time you shout me out, don't just put Steph. Put the @ Steph TXMA. That's an actual shout out. This whole fucking live is a shout out to you, girl. I tagged you all over the place, put your fucking face in a thumbnail, and we knew what the fuck we were going to talk about. But a whole thumbnail prompted 2 videos and God knows how many side texts, and it prompted so many community posts. It prompted Coley, as seen by a subscriber, to go onto her community post and put how I was mocking how someone speaks, which what a way to interpret that. Was not what was happening. And now Callista, my harasser, to go and make a parody video of it in support of you. It's like you three are just like, I don't know, because honestly, like, I don't really know how to explain it. I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm just not going to say it. It's very clear what you are doing, but you all three are liars, harassers of people, and make up shit that I fucking prove time after time after time after time again that it's not true. If you don't fucking like me because I have a bookshelf, I'm a smart woman, because I'll call you on your shit, because I hate racism, I hate stereotypes, I don't like when you lie on me, I don't like the fact that you speak about my addictions, that you email and DM people and tell them all these lies about me. That's your fucking problem. You know what's something that I learned, Dina and Calissa and Coley? You know what's something I learned? I learned that the people that hate themselves the most are the people that fucking shit on others. You want to treat someone bad in your life, you really want to fucking understand what it's like to treat someone bad in your life, you should hate yourself. Because that's true. At times in my life where I have fucking hated people, I was not the greatest to people, for sure. And so all it shows me is that you just don't like yourself. You don't like yourself. But nobody, literally nobody is desperate for you whatsoever. Oh, how the mighty have fallen is all I have to say. And I will say too, the people that are supporting this behavior, some of them which have been very sad to me to see personally, but another thing I learned, especially on YouTube, is how quickly the tides turn. They turn really quickly. And when people are supporting people that do the stuff like you guys do, it doesn't end up well for any of you. So may the tides be in your favor. I mean, it just doesn't end up well whatsoever. So you can call me a fucking cunt. You can get up here and you can talk about how I'm trying to better myself in life, but I shouldn't do that because I'm a fucking addict. Or you hate me because I call you out on your racist bullshit and your racist fucking friends who say the N-word in their lives. Well, I'll get to that. I don't care. You have aligned yourself with someone who harassed me for over a year and continues to do so. I mean, choices. I don't really know. All right. I mean, I just like don't understand it. I don't understand it whatsoever. So I mean, if you think that you're funny in what you're doing, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you think that you're doing to people when you do stuff like this. All right, let me read the chat really quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, she was talking to me. But, you know, like, it is whatever. I mean, this is the last time. I know people say this is the last time a lot, but when I made that community post about like wanting to move on and shit, like I really meant that. And I just want to move on. This is the last thing I have to say to you because you're just like all over the place, like saying all these lies about me and about other people. And they're just not true. They're just not true. All right. So I'm going to watch this video really quick that she did this is today. Today or yesterday. And again, all I've done was said I was going to do a live. That's all I did. And it just prompted all of this stuff. I think it's so funny. Okay.
Hi there. Yes, I am a mess. I'm gonna put pictures on the screen. I got a new training client in today. A Great Dane puppy.
She talks about her dog a lot,
I know.
and I don't give a shit, so I'm gonna
Excuse me.
past
When I
over
met
that.
the puppy was English, obviously.
Good for you and your
normal.
dog. Don't give a shit.
That we need for the power grid underneath the house, and we will be
The
doing
title
that.
says,
Hopefully that will happen this week.
laughing at
It's not
Steph
cheap,
and others.
you know, being trailer trash is
It's Steph TXMA, girl, not just Steph.
not cheap. Okay. But no,
She says being trailer trash is not cheap. Now she's going to go on in this video, and this is not the only video that she has said she has spent over $300,000 on getting her new home and all of this stuff. Well, not too long ago, just a couple of months ago, you were begging people for money, asking people for money, and all that shit. Some of which I have seen these people that say that they would like their money back. So if you have all of this money, maybe you should pay the $100 back that you grifted from somebody. Because you sit up on your channel and you talk about, oh, my brand new home that my husband spent $300,000 on. Oh, also, I forgot to say to your community post, Dina, I'm so sorry that your husband uses Viagra, and let me be the first to console you on his erectile dysfunction. But thanks for letting us know about that.
we actually bought a modular home. I know that people like to call them trailers. That's fine. You can call it whatever you want to. Okay. It was not cheap to buy, especially in Florida.
It's not cheap.
The amount of land that we bought, plus my beautiful home, and I'm proud of it.
I will say it's very beautiful. This in particular, I'm really into. This dove gray is what I use in my home. I think it's very pretty.
If you want to shade me for that, you can.
Who's shading her for that?
Suck a donkey dick.
Also, when I was younger, I lived in a trailer for a couple of years as well. So certainly not me that's shaming you for it. So I don't know. My name's in the title, but I don't know who you're saying that to. Or you can continue on this thing that like, I'm just shaming you for being white trash or whatever. You're shaming yourself. You're talking about yourself as white trash.
I don't know what to tell you. Speaking of donkeys, my husband, so random. I know.
She's so much older than us guys, but she wants to let us know that you should suck a donkey dick.
My husband wants to get a donkey to protect the horses. And we're also talking about getting a baby cow, a calf, so that we can keep it as a pet. And I'm super excited about that. We also ordered our signs today. We have 2 different signs that are coming. One says, you know, basically on the gate, like keep gate closed, caution working dogs on the property, that kind of thing. And then the other sign says basically like fuck around and find out, right? No, it doesn't really say that. What it says is 24-hour surveillance, because we have closed circuit cameras where we live now that we're going to bring over to the new place. So
this is, in my opinion, just another way for Dina to threaten people. You know, in her one video, she's sitting there with a fucking gun, and now she wants us to know that she has all these cameras and shit like that. Like, good for you. I think you should be protected, but literally nobody is coming for you. You're the one threatening people.
I'm really excited about it. And then this weekend, as a family, all of the fencing that we purchased to fence the entire perimeter of this entire property, we're going to do it ourselves, and it's going to be super fun. So we're going to fence out the property, and then there will be a separate backyard for the dogs, because like I wake up at 4, okay, and I don't want to be chasing my dogs across the acreage if they do catch scent of something or see something that they want to go after. So we're going to have a separated backyard. Plus I like to pooper scoop, and I really don't want to have to walk all of that property to do that. Right. So we're going to have the separate backyard, but we're doing it as a family, which will be tons of fun. The other thing is that I've been getting so many well-meaning messages. Okay.
I'm so happy that you're getting well-meaning messages, because at the end of the day, we just want the best for you. Or I'll speak for myself. I just want the best for everybody. I really do. But like during times of going at each other and all of this bullshit, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, good for you that you're getting good messages. I hope so. Because what you should be doing is sending good messages to people that you have wronged.
I'm aware. I am. I don't watch them, but I'm aware of the streams and stuff.
You do watch them, and you're so bothered enough to put up 2 videos and several community posts and have your harasser buddy Callista make another video defending you. And I'm sure she's going to say satire or something. I don't know. I truly don't watch Callista anymore. I just can't do that to myself. But I hear that she calls me Sally, but she keeps talking about me. And on your community tab that we just saw, you know, sharing your besties bullshit stereotypical video about country white people. Okay.
I appreciate you guys so much. All right. But you don't have to give me a heads up. Sorry. I feel so congested because I have horrible allergies. Or maybe it's my snorting pills. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's just a narrative that they like to.
Who's they? Who said that you're snorting pills? I would like to know who has said that.
Throw at me. But breathe.
See, you sit on your fucking channel and you try to act all condescending and like a badass. You're a weak person. That's my opinion. You are a weak fucking person who hides behind a fucking camera. Try to act like this Mrs. Reasonable person until it just didn't fucking work for you. And then you went after a lot of people, and then you got those same people to forgive you whilst blaming other people for shit. But I don't see anybody fucking making fun of you and saying that you're a fucking snorting pills and you're a drug addict. But I did see you talk about my addiction.
Girl. No, I know there's a stream that Steph TXMA is doing. She can clutch her pearl necklace. Not her pearls, but her pearl necklace, because I know she's got one. I got a feeling she's had a few of them in her lifetime.
Here's Dina mentioning I've had a few pearl necklaces in my lifetime. I think we all know what that means. It's just another sexual term. Do you see what I'm saying? Every time Dina talks about me, she's flashing me, talking about I have pearl necklaces, and then telling me she can't be bothered with me because she's dealing with her husband with her Viagra or something. Listen, Dina, it's sounding very odd. It's sounding very odd to me. Weird. But also, yes, I am doing a stream about you. But interesting, you had to do a couple videos and community posts about it. But you're unbothered.
She can clutch her pearl necklace all she wants to. America.
See, I think that this is really funny again because this goes back to my my thumbnail, right? I just put that up there because that's what you were previously playing into. And look at you. You continue to do it. Love a stereotype, I guess.
Okay. Get over it. Whatever. I saw the thumbnail. Somebody like sent it to me and I saw like the thumbnail. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, get over it.
Get over it. I will get over it whenever the fuck I want to get over it. How about that? You keep talking about my addiction and lying on me. I'll get over it whenever the fuck I want to. And none of your little fucking friends can tell me when to get over it because I, in fact, haven't done a fucking thing to you. Don't tell me when to get over something because clearly you're not over it. I could barely muster myself up in my fucking flu, put on some fucking makeup and come here and drag your ass because you're all over the fucking internet talking shit about me. Shits ain't true. But what I post about you is true. And you can't handle that, can you, Dina? That must really suck.
Yeah, so I see it, but I don't watch it. Especially at the time of night that some of you ladies go live. It's really weird to me. Maybe.
So now it's also weird to her when we go live. Well, Dina, I didn't know if you know this, but people around the world, they operate on different times. They have different sleep schedules. They have different jobs. Me, I work at night. I'm a bartender. I'm a night owl. It's what I do. Some people have children. They have to get up early in the morning. Some people live in another country. Why is this a point of contention?
Because I'm old. I don't know. But
Oh, there she goes again. She's old. Dina's older than all of us, but she's not old enough to know that the W word is a racist word. She's not old enough to know that.
Yeah. Ask anyone who knows me, like actually knows me.
Nobody actually knows you. Not on the internet.
You hit me after about 11:30 p.m. Excuse me, 8:30 p.m. Yeah, you're not going to get me because I'm probably busy.
Well, good for you that you're busy. I'm busy during the day. You're busy at night after 8:30 p.m. I'm busy during the day. This is like not the only time. I find this weird because this is not the only time that Dina has mentioned in videos that people go live after 8:30 p.m. and she just can't be there because she's busy with her husband with Viagra. Girl, I don't need to know that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. I could come on this bitch at 3 o'clock in the morning and show what a fucking liar you are if that's my time slot.
Either I just put the girls to bed and I went to sleep, or I just put the girls to bed. My husband and I are playing Monopoly because we do that, you know, because
everybody plays Monopoly.
And yeah, that's how come I have a husband who bought me a $323,000 property. Whether it's a
she has a husband that bought her a $323,000 property. Well, I think that's wonderful. And honestly, I don't know who's making fun of her home, her modular home or whatever it is. I think it's beautiful. Shit, and especially in this economy, girl, I would love to have that shit. I think that that's great. But here you go flexing with how much money that your husband loves you with so much, right? Because it's about money and Viagra that your husband loves you with. This is what you said, okay? Well, I also have a partner who loves me very much and make sure that things are taken care of. But I'm not on the internet telling people about that because I don't need to. It's real. I feel like people who come on the internet and flex about something, that shit is not real. That's just my opinion. But here you have $323,000 home with these acres of land, be it 1 acre or 300. I don't care. You still have land. I don't have land. I think that's amazing, right? But you still owe people $100.
Modular home or a brick and mortar home is irrelevant.
You know how much I owe people?
Welcome to Florida. It's fucking expensive. Okay.
It's getting expensive, you guys.
The land, then I would want to have what? Like, what is the difference? It's still a fucking house, right? You can still shit, shower, and shave in there, right? And my house is gorgeous.
I love how Dina has gone from like Glinda the Good Witch to evil G.I. Jane.
But I love it, you know?
And I love it
So
too.
That
was good timing. That was good timing.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know why all of these grown-ass people.
Well, why is your grown-ass person sitting on the internet lying about people in your truck?
Do I clap back sometimes? Absolutely. You come in my comments, I won't block you.
Lies. I came in your comments to call you out about fucking fake knowing German because I have a good friend on here that knows German who sent me some of the shit that you've said, and it's not fucking the way you spell it. You don't fucking know German like you pretend to know that you fucking know German. So I came at you in your comments when you made that tattoo video about me. Then you tried to talk some shit to me and you immediately blocked me. You blocked fucking, I know a couple, I'm not even going to say names, but I know a couple people you have blocked, dude. You block people. That's what you do.
I'll clap back with you. Back and forth. We can go, right? Do you guys, like, literally think about it? Even if you hate me, just stop for a minute and think. Do you see me going to other people's channels?
Also, I don't hate you. I just think that you're ridiculous. I think you're ridiculous. I don't even like, I'm going to be honest, and this may be like the meanest I can be here, but I don't think that you're an intelligent person. Like, I literally think that you're no match. I think you're no match. At least when I was battling with Callista, she was an educated woman. I just don't whatsoever.
Like people who don't like me and do you see me going to other people's channels? Like people who don't like me in their comments and talking shit?
No, because you're a fucking pussy. And what you do is you go into other people's that hate me and other people and talk shit about me. You go into asking my subscribers, Callista Cast, or anybody who doesn't fucking like me. And you talk shit about me. And while you're there, you make fun of people for being homeless.
No.
Yes.
I get accused of being on like sock accounts. Why would I have a sock account when I'm a fucking asshole right here?
You've accused me of being on sock accounts, and I certainly am not, because what you're trying to say about yourself is false. I'll just say it right here. You're fucking lying. You're all over the fucking internet. Me, on the other hand, will absolutely fucking say how I feel on here.
On my channel. Why? Why would I do that? You know? Like, why would I do that?
Also, the way that she like pets herself in this video, like she's trying to be a dainty girl.
Y'all are funny. You're so cute. You're so cute. In other news, there's a whole new organization that I may start working with, and I'm not going to name it because you guys are already actively trying to dox me.
I don't think that she should be doxxed. I have not seen anybody try to actively dox her, but I will say this, because there is no compromise with racism with me, especially in a bullshit apology. I think that it would be very interesting to see with these organizations that you help out with, how they feel about your racist ass, how they feel about your online presence.
And it's not a very public organization, so good luck with that. That I'm looking into doing some.
Because like, who's trying to actively dox her? Who? Anybody? Crickets? Nobody. Okay. Okay, so far we've gotten out of Dina in reference to myself, because I know that there are a lot of you that she has talked about. I see you guys. I know. However, she has talked about my addictions. She has emailed my harassers, continued to lie on me. She embraces my harassers and professes her love to them as they do to her. She falsely said that I body shamed her, which I did not. She has said that I have doxed people, which I have not. I didn't forget about that, Dina, either. So we're going to need the proofs. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. Because like I said, you can hate me. I don't give a fuck. People cannot like how I go about things. People can not like how I will not shut the fuck up about things that I am passionate about. But what I am not is a scumming individual, and I'm so tired of having people like you come on the internet and try to talk about me. I'm not even around most of the time, dude. And you just try to talk about me. You are fucking intimidated as fuck by me. That's my opinion. You can call me whatever the fuck you want, but you are. All right, let me check in with you guys. No one cares, Dina, but you still owe people $100. No one has ever tried to dox her. Yeah. Who tried to dox her? Nobody. Literally nobody, dude. Literally nobody. Nobody whatsoever. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to, or actually there's two more things I want to talk about. My screen sharing of my whole screen is not working, but I'm going to show you on my phone. and then I'm going to upload them, these screenshots that I'm about to talk about, since my StreamYard's being weird. And I'm sorry earlier how I booted myself, but now it's being weird. So it won't show that, but I'm going to upload them on my community tab, okay? However, I want to show my community tab really quickly. I mean, the fact that like you guys, you're just the woman who victimized me for a year and continues to do so. I'm good. All right. So the other thing, one of the other things I wanted to show, sorry, my voice is getting all weird. So one of the first things that I put on my community tab after I got it, or actually the first thing that I ever wrote about Dina was, let me share. I don't know why is she talking about her husband, that like she has a busy night with her husband with Viagra. I don't understand the crassness, right? Like, I mean, like, I don't have a problem with it. You know, you guys obviously know that I like to cuss, and I like what I call the right amount of trash. I like that shit. I consider myself the right amount of trash. I'm not better than anybody or anything like that. And I like fucking good, down to earth people that like I fucking hate elitism. I'm an eat the rich kind of girl. I don't understand that. But to go so hard into like these fucking stereotypes, it's just like, it's really weird. I'm very confused by it as well. I'm honestly very confused too, Julie. I don't know. Okay, so some of you saw Dina. She put one of her excuses. So, okay, this is also something I want to talk about. In addition to telling Dom or calling Dom the W word, Dina also told him, "Welcome to America," which is another reason for my thumbnail. It was a nod to that. You told him, "Welcome to America," after you called him the W word. Then you told him to walk home, boy. When you said, and people called you out for that, Dina, you said that it was a song lyric, and that's why you said that to him, right? And you shared a song by Pantera. By the way, Dina, I also like heavy metal, but whatever. You shared a song by Pantera in which Pantera, specifically Phil Anselmo, has been criticized for years for being racist. And specifically, this song, he has come out and said that it was fucking racist. And while he was saying it was racist, he used the N word. You can Google this. Google Pantera Phil Anselmo. Google it. He's a fucking racist. Okay? You said, Dina. You said, Dina, that you guys are just overreacting. It was in a song, okay? So you cited a song. Well, Dina, my point of writing this on here, this right here, I said, I'm just going to set this here. Phil Anselmo from Pantera has faced a lot of backlash for years for racist song lyrics and viewpoints. He himself has apologized for this song that uses the phrase, "walk on homeboy," not home space boy, homeboy. That's what it is, if anyone's confused. and acknowledged it carried racist tones and cultural appropriation in which he shouldn't have used. So it's interesting to see that this song lyric is being used to say that what Dina paleravenhearth, whatever the fuck her name is, said it wasn't racist. There's plenty of information at your fingertips about Phil Anselmo and their history of racist song lyrics and ideology. This is just one small article. You guys, you can Google about this band, specifically Phil, and see all of the shit that will come up for you regarding him giving a Nazi salute, him being into white supremacy, and then him coming back after years and saying that this song was fucking racist. And what did you do, Dina? You went on fucking line and you said, oh, now they have a problem with the fact that I listen to heavy metal. Nobody has a problem with the fact you listen to heavy metal. I fucking like metal. No one has a problem with that shit. What I was pointing out that you missed clearly was that you cited that you weren't being racist when you said that you were citing a song lyric. Well, Dina, like I said, the songwriter himself said that it's racist. So how are you going to say that you're not racist because you cited a song lyric from the person who sang it, who said it was racist? Who is a racist? But no, you're going to sit on your channel and just like chalk it up to be like, we just don't like you because you listen to heavy metal. What the fuck does that have to do with anything whatsoever? All right. I'm going to read some of these really quick. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. But some of the things I was trying to screen share, I don't know if I have to do an update. I apologize for all of this, but I'm going to post all of these screenshots on my community tab when I get done, so you guys know I have the receipts. Okay. So one time Dina was trying to say that she didn't, this sounds so petty, but one time Dina tried to say that she didn't wear wigs, and she says to a commenter in her section, she says, what's ironic is one of the creators is notorious for attacking Black women for the wigs/weaves. I'm clearly not a woman of color, but I find it interesting she defaults to that all the time. I forget who she was talking about. I think she was talking about Tira. She tried to run that with me as well. Even if I did wear wigs, let me reread this to you. Even if I did wear wigs, as a daughter of a 3-time cancer survivor, I'm not sure why she defaults to such petty insults. It's gross. Love you, girl. Now, the person that she is speaking to is a person of color, okay? First of all, I have a problem with that. Secondly, I don't have a problem you're speaking to them. Let me clarify. I have a problem that you're delving into responding to this woman of color, right? About Tira that you're talking about for this specific thing, saying, yeah, she always goes after Black women. That's false. And then you say that even if I did wear wigs, Dina, you do wear wigs. No one cares. Literally no one fucking cares. I don't care. Recently, you were in a comment section telling, I'm not even gonna say their name because I'm not into this person either, but you were telling somebody about how they were complimenting on your wig, and you said, thanks, I use a lot of super glue. First of all, I don't know that you should be using super glue. I don't wear wigs, so I don't know. But you're even lying about wearing wigs. So tell me, Dina, when you try to come at me and say that I was shaming you for your wigs, were you wearing them? Or do you not wear them? Which one is it? See, the point is, with me saying this, besides you saying I body shamed you for wigs, which didn't fucking happen, prove that, is you saying, even if I did wear wigs, and then you bring in your cancer surviving mom, like I don't understand that. You're pandering, you're motherfucking pandering, and then you lied about the stupidest fucking thing. Because you have. I have seen you lie about the stupidest shit. Your accent, just like all kinds of shit. Just the stupidest shit. We all have seen it, dude. All of us. It's just like, why would you lie about that? I don't understand that. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. So I have some things here that I went over. And how you told several people that calling Dom the W word was just about women who spend a lot of times on their backs and not a racist thing. So you're like slut shaming, but like not really slut shaming. Like that's just how like what racists do that I've seen all over the internet when they try to get out of shit and take no accountability is just make up this fucking wild shit as to why they are fucking racist. That's what I see over and over and over again. And you said that to a couple people, like a couple times. Weird. That's weird. All right. So let's get into this other thing. So with the R word, I want to address why Dina is now saying that she's upset with me because the goalpost moves, right? And a couple of people on Twitter who I don't even fucking know, okay? Don't know their situation with AZ. Don't know it. I said it several times. I don't know your situation. I don't know. I'm clearly have been dealing with my own situation for a very long time. I'm not paying attention to your situation whatsoever. I'm just not. I can't be everywhere at one time. I'm sorry, I just can't. So they were upset with me because they were like, oh, you are a fake activist because you're going to call Dina out for saying the W word, but you're not going to call AZ out for saying the R word. And I'm like, I'm not doing this whataboutism with you. That is also wrong, but we're not fucking talking about that shit. And they tried over and over and over and over and over again on my fucking Twitter to do that. Several of you. Even before AZ said the R word, I had a couple of you know who you are, in my fucking Twitter being like, oh, well, this person said this person said this, when I'm not talking about those people. What they also said was wrong, but I'm not talking about them, and I'm not going to feed into your whataboutism. I'm not going to do it. The last time I did that shit with someone, it got me in fucking a whole bunch of shit. I will speak on shit when I want to talk about it. I have limited time. Unlike what like you like to say, Dina, I have a fucking life. We all do. Like, I don't know. Do you know how many racists are in this world? I don't have time to call everybody out. Or like just not even racist, just people that are doing awful shit to each other. But I'm going to fucking talk about it when I see it, especially when it has to do with someone like Dina who has come at me. Yes, I'm specifically going to talk about her. So Dina now has a problem, right? That I don't call out people with the R word. Well, Dina, let me ask you a question. I would really like to know. So your new buddy, who we're going to talk about, Coley, Asi, Maya's subscriber, she gets her whole fucking live, her own live. I'm tired of your shit. She was live last night. And guess what she said, Dina? She said the R word. Well, Dina, here's my time to do whataboutism with you. Your new best friend that doesn't like me, who's Callista's best friend. All you three are little friends and just like to tell each other how much you love each other and all this shit. Good for you, or whatever the fuck you do. I don't care. But she went on live. Her video's still up. And she said the R word, and then she tried to explain it away. Shall we listen? Sorry, I would pull it up on here. Computer's not working. So last night she was talking about transgender people, and we'll get there when I do that live. She said a lot of fucking stupid shit. Okay. But we're going to focus on this for now.
I know that there are people out there because it's like a trend right now, literally being transgender or even in any type of minority group, I swear to God, is trending. Like,
First of all, being transgender is not trending. It's not trending whatsoever. Okay. But I mean, I don't even know what to say with that, but we'll get into Coley. So she's watching these videos, right?
So I know y'all. I hope y'all don't think I'm just being a boring retard. I know I just said retard. I know I did. I know I did.
I'm gonna go back and let me know if you can hear this. Okay.
Okay. So I know y'all. I hope y'all don't think I'm just being a boring retard. I know I just said retard. I know I did. I know I did. Clip it and say it again. I know. I know I said it. Oh my god. I know. So might as well. Everybody accuse me of saying everything else. Make a whole ass video about Tara and all the other fucking lurkers in the bushes. I do think it's because it's no longer. And let me be clear. If you go look it up right now, the word retarded.
She keeps saying the word too.
Is now no longer for real. Is no longer used by the medical community as a word for anyone with a disability. So now it's not used, in my opinion, derogatory. When you are acting ignorant as fuck, that's exactly how you're acting. So if anybody has a problem, I'll say it again. But I never said the fucking word. So.
Yes, she did.
Anyways, okay, moving on from the cunts and everything. Okay, watch.
Let's watch that again. Not only does she say the R word, and then she catches herself. She's like, "Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna lean into it," because she already knows that I said that I know that she said the N word, but we're gonna get into it on that live about her. But here she is saying the R word, and she's like, "Oh fuck it," and then she tries to excuse it away, and she keeps saying it and saying it and saying it. Dina, this is your friend.
So I know y'all. I hope y'all don't think I'm just being a boring retard. I know I just said retard. I know I did.
I hope you guys don't think I'm being a boring R word person. Oh, I know I just said the R word. I know I did.
I know I did. Clip it and say it again. I know I said it. Oh my god, I know. So might as well. Everybody accuse me of saying everything else. Make a whole ass video about Tara and all the other fucking lurkers in the bushes. I do think it's because it's no longer. And let me be clear. If you go look it up right now.
Hi, BTU. And then she tries to excuse it. If you go and look it up now, the R word, and then tries to excuse it. This was last night, Dina. How's that whataboutism? For anybody who doesn't know who this person is, they go by the name As Seen by a Subscriber. This person has been around. They went after not another housewife for a really long time. They went after Bambi. They went after me. They were Callista's friends. And then they, when they found out what Calista did to us, talked shit about Calista to me. We'll get into that with her live next week. And then all of a sudden, because I blocked her, because I'm not with that pick me shit, she is back to being Callista's friend and Dina's. When Dina made fun of Tira being homeless, she was in As Seen by a Subscriber, Coley's live. This person, she was in this person's live stream. And this person is out here using these words, okay? So Dina, you want to try to think that you're going to hold me accountable because I didn't come after AZ or some shit like that? Well, now's your time, Dina. You're a mother with autistic children, right? You said, and I will put this on my fucking community tab, you said to someone, or not to someone, to several people, that I'm a fake fucking activist because I didn't come after AZ saying the R word. And how you're not with that, right? Well, here's your own fucking friend, Dina. Don't worry, Dina. I'll wait for that video. I'll wait. I'll wait for that video for you to get on there and talk about what Coley said. It's still on her channel, as seen by a subscriber. I was going to talk about her, but I'm not. That's like for next week. I feel like I'm losing my voice again. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. I'm sure there's some other stuff, but I don't care. Dina, I don't care what you think about my tattoos. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I don't care what you think about me or if you think I'm a fake activist or not. Don't give a shit. You are a racist. You lean into stereotypes all the time. And you're mad at me for not calling someone out for saying the R word, but here your friend is doing it. So why don't you go ahead and share her video? You're sharing Callista's videos, right? Of her leaning into me saying America. Why don't you go ahead and share the videos where Coley says the R word? Because you already shared videos of this fucking hog person who says the R word, who doxed my friend's house on a live, who has children in her home and doxed her house on a live. And that's who you're supporting. A person who was investigated for 2 different child SA allegations. That's who you're aligning with. Well, girl, we choose our choices. But what you're not going to do is fuck with me. You're not going to do that. So, Dina, we are done here. I will wait for you to put up your video about how Coley said the R word and how you were fucking shook about it. How do you like that? Anyway, we're done here, Dina. Just like I said with Callista, we're fucking done here. I got one more person. That's Coley. We're going to go after that. Next week, when I'm not working, when I get bored, Dina, we'll go after that. But maybe you should learn a lesson. I have done nothing but come to my channel and defend myself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I will continue to do that because I'm not a bad person like you try to make me out to be. But you 3 ladies, you can fucking have each other, dude, and do whatever the fuck you do because people know what the fuck you're doing. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. I'm going to take off this makeup and take some medicine. And then I am going to put some stuff on my community tab that I didn't get to screen share here up there so that you guys can see. I'm sorry, that was gross. It was so gross. I'm sorry. I appreciate you listening to me. I'm so sorry for booting myself for the first time and making a weird noise. I will strive to make that better in the future. All I ever want to do literally is get away from these people. That's all I want to do. But you keep talking about me and talking about me and talking about me. That's all you keep doing. But you're fucking intimidated by me. You can't hold a candle to my intelligence or my compassion. That's just my opinion. You just can't do it. So continue with your America stuff and whatever. Like I would say continue threatening people, but please don't do that, okay? Please stop threatening people and calling people hypocrite. You call me a hypocrite, you're a fucking hypocrite. Don't do that shit. You know I'm not going to play that shit whatsoever. And please, Dina, stop talk when you speak about me. Stop like bringing sex into the picture. It makes me really uncomfortable. It really does. The flashing me and your husband's Viagra and my pearl necklaces and all of this stuff. Like, please stop. Don't talk about my addictions. You have no fucking clue about. Don't talk about tests I take. You have no fucking clue about. You have no fucking clue about what I do in my life. And if I could give you any advice, it would be to try to better yourself like I'm trying to do. Because I'm not above anybody, but baby, I'm trying to be the best version of myself because I have been to hell and back. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate you. Have a great night.